It is the 4th of July at about 11 p.m. I'm actually currently out here at the Walmart parking lot. I see a guy walking that I can only presume is a homeless guy. Anyhow, I am here at the West Melbourne Walmart. Just dropped my daughter off to her mother a short time ago. I had her all day for the 4th of July, which was fantastic. We spent a lot of time together, just having a daddy-daughter fun day. Walked around and did a lot of stuff that didn't cost too much money. Went to collect some rocks for Brevard Rocks, which is pretty cool. You can check out like Facebook Brevard Rocks to find out what that's all about. But basically, people collect and paint rocks and drop them off for other people to collect. It's a nice hobby to get kids and their parents out of their house to collect these rocks. And they're not doing it just in Brevard, they're doing it throughout the whole United States or even the world. So if you see a colorful rock on the ground, pick it up. Somebody left it there for you. Anyhow, go to Brevard Rocks, check that out, and if you have kids or grandkids, it might be worth doing with them. It's something fun. And I was surprised at how many of those rocks my daughter and I were able to find when we went to actively look for them. Matter of fact, we even found one at this Walmart parking lot. But we also found them at FIT. They're all over the place. Just keep your eyes open. Anyhow, the reason we're actually filming at this Walmart parking lot is this is will be my first night back in my van officially. Sleeping in my van since leaving the apartment. I've spent the last, 4 or 5 days? Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is Tuesday. So I have spent the last 5 days pretty much living full-time at the yurt, finishing up construction, fixing problems, and using it to as a home base to get my van ready. My van's still not ready, but the reason I'm going to be spending the night out here instead of at the yurt is because it is late at night. I dropped my daughter off after we went to watch fireworks and stuff for the 4th of July, and I dropped her off. You know, her mother picked her up, and it's too late for me to go to the compound and to the yurt in the dark. It'd be too scary. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chill out here tonight, and then tomorrow try to get some work done with regards to the situation going on with the court, getting some my resume stuff updated and finished with the career source, and seeking work. That's what the big goal is currently going on right now. I am pushing for work, and we'll also be doing some changes to the channel, and I'll be explaining that here in a later video, or maybe you might even see that video before this one, because there has to be some changes, and I'm basically being forced to do them. But in a way, I think it will make things a lot better, and I'll show you why. But in the meantime, I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July weekend, and that you were safe and are staying safe. It was an uneventful weekend, or 4th of July for me, which is a good thing. And a lot of people have actually been very kind this weekend. Pretty much have me in tears here trying to figure out why everyone is so nice and just so kind to me. But we'll talk about that in another video because I don't want to get all sappy right now. But I am so very grateful to my viewers. You guys are like the best. And I hope that the stuff that I'm doing for this channel and putting in towards Camp Freedom 2 and the hut, the yurt, and all this will actually be something useful that people will find of value, either the information, the knowledge that is presented, or the situation and how things develop and can develop. And the physical location itself, you know, assuming it doesn't get destroyed by some crazy or the government or whatever, hopefully some viewers will actually get out there and actually experience these locations for themselves and enjoy it. That's why I built it primarily, was as a place for people to visit and just relax, just like I used it for relaxing. But the other big reason, if you've been following the series, was you know, I started the whole thing just as a way of a means of keeping busy and to start monetizing, even though this channel was never originally intended to be monetized to make a living on. It was done as a learning experience, and through circumstances and what happened, it became, you know, a monetized channel as my main source of income. But obviously a channel that deals with living in a van, which has a very small audience base, is going to be very hard to make enough money unless you are fortunate enough to have a huge subscriber base, which my viewer base is actually starting to grow quite a bit, but it's still not anywhere near what I think it needs to be. I think in order for this channel to be viable, it would need at least 20,000 viewers who are pretty active. I don't know if we're ever going to get that big, but I do know several things that have started to occur with the channel and some of the videos in particular, which I'll talk about in another segment, and why you're going to see some changes. But just wanted to do a quick update to let you guys know what's going on as of 4th of July weekend, and wanted to express my gratitude to the people who have reached out and have sent me some lifelines. I didn't really expect them. They were a blessing, and I don't know how much I can, you know, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words at how kind people can be. I know some people have watched some other people who apparently hate me and are saying I'm a deadbeat dad and blah, 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 and all these negative things. I'm like, wow. You know, if that's what they got from the channel and from watching me and the situation, then I feel sad for them because they obviously don't really know what's going on, or have a very limited view and a very skewed, sad view of the world and people in general. For those of you who have tried to encourage me and can see what's really happening, I appreciate it, and I appreciate your kindness, and you do make the world a better place, as I hope that I do with the effort that I'm putting into creating this channel and the content, as well as sharing my life in the situation and trying to build up Camp Freedom 2, the hut, the yurt, and everything else that you see happening. Anyhow, this video is going on and I'm rambling, so I'm going to sign out for now. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Wish you all a happy 4th of July and a happy birthday to America. Until next time, everybody, take care. Well, it's 1:40 a.m. Wednesday, July 5th, 2017. My first night back in Little Blue 2, sleeping since I've been back on the road. And sure enough, the fan dies. It's currently 87 degrees inside the van. Temperature's going up because of my body heat in here. I think it's about 83 degrees outside the van. And with the fan just sitting here not working, I thought it was just a loose connection. I was hoping it was just a loose connection. But I think I smell like that electronic smell, you know. I think the motor burnt out. Of course, I've had this fan for like, what, more than a year now? A year? And it ran almost every night when I was living in the van. So, I have no doubt the fan probably burnt out just because of usage. It got used daily for almost a year, every day. Well, every day I was in the van. So it was very heavy usage. The good news is I'm currently at Walmart. And some kind users sent some money my way. Otherwise I'd be dead right now. I'm going to have to go get another fan right now because I'm not going to make it through the night without one. It's Florida, and the heat is killing me here, literally. So I'm going to go get another fan, and hopefully everything will be good. The good news is I'll be able to salvage the switch in the cable here, and maybe use it in the fan at the yurt right here, the switch, so that we can turn the fan on the yurt on and off. I had fixed that one because the switch had been defective and I had removed it. So we'll go ahead and see if we can't get another fan and get cool enough to go to sleep again. Well, Mark, looks like your donation came at a perfect time, believe it or not. It is like, I am exhausted. It is like about 2:30 a.m. July 5th. I was actually sleeping outside this Walmart right here, and my fan burnt out. I checked the fuse, and it's not the fuse, and I smelled like the melty electronic smell that you smell when things go bad. But I think my motor burnt out. So I'm here to pick up a new fan to make it through the night. I would have literally died out there without this fan. It was like up to 87 degrees inside the van. Even though it's, I think, 83 degrees outside. But you can see it's like empty in the Walmart because it's like 2 a.m. And I'm having to get this fan here to replace the other one, which I can understand it being out because I used it pretty much almost every day when I was full-time living in it for the past year or so. And I only stopped using it when I came back and moved in with my wife, which was just a couple months ago. But it's just crazy that it would die like tonight. But then again, it was tonight that I went in there and turned it on for the first time for a long time, and I tried to run it like 4 hours straight. So I would run that same fan actually while I drove around, so it had been used like pretty much every day for the past year or so. So I guess you can count on these fans lasting about a year before they burn out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can't get this working and get back to sleep. Probably gonna have to vent out the melty electronic smell in my vehicle right now. And yeah, I wanted to thank you, Mark. You literally saved my life tonight. This was kind of sucky that I have to do this, but thanks. You saved me. Well, Mark, I just wanted to show you what your donation just bought me tonight. You saved my life, literally, man. I can't believe it. The timing of everything is just crazy. The old fan here just died just now. And I was able to get this fan because of your donation. Otherwise, I'd be dead out here. It is like so hot out here right now. I think there's another vanner parked right next to me. I'm not going to show him for his privacy, but thank you. I'm trying to go back to sleep. See if we can make it through the night. It's pretty dead out here. It's empty. Except for the other van here right next to me. But thanks, Mark. Thank you. This is the sweet sound of life living in a van in the Florida heat.